Have we
You
been
know,
have we been recording
Nah,
or?
I'm just starting it now. And I'm
Oh
gonna
god
ask
damn it!
again.
All that shit was gold.
It really
oh,
was. How did this start, Rock?
okay. This all started because of a discussion over games and about how I personally do not like MK11. This is before the Aftermath thing dropped. I personally was like, this game is boring. It is a grind fest. I am not having fun. I don't want to play this game no more.
Which is valid because that's your opinion, and you are a competitive fighting game player. You would know. It's your wheelhouse.
Yes, this is my
It is your passion. You actually look forward to creating your own fighting game in the future, and
one day.
therefore, from what I understand, one of the arguments centered around taking an established character and like changing their move set for no reason other than to make everybody start at level 1 again, right?
Like another thing was like when it comes to like patches and whatnot. Like when it comes to like patches and patch notes and whatnot. I like being in the age of like consistent like patches where people need like where like characters get reworks because of I guess fan input. Like I'm used to it. That doesn't mean that I'm okay with it, but I'm used to it. I'm not a fan of when a character has the like X, Y, and Z as the as their game plan, and then here comes this new patch to be like, okay,
Now,
the
see,
original plan, like the original XYZ plan is too good. Now you must do RST.
uh, or like, hey, you used to this movement used to be a Shoryuken, now it's a charge move.
And I'm just sitting here like, no, why?
Yeah.
It seems kind of excessive. Like, what the? No, thank you.
Yeah. But yeah, and he took that to mean that Rocky was declaring holy jihad on his ass, and nothing. I mean, if you read the chat logs, you can see that there's no aggression there. Rocky's literally the entire time Rocky's trying to diffuse the situation, and this guy's just escalating the whole time to the
Uh,
point where he eventually used the hard R
you know,
on, on,
on
on
an
Rocky.
aside, I just realized something, and it's probably also hearsay, but I have a pretty good feeling there's some truth in this statement.
Mhm.
You said 37 jobs in 5 years,
Yes.
Mhm.
and considering the fact that he is terminally online,
Mhm.
he
You're saying that what that
he a
these jobs
bathroom
are made up?
he a bathroom sitter.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah,
it is
yeah, yeah.
absolutely clear to me that this guy is not doing a full-time job at any point. These are all part-time, comes in for probably 2 hours every now and then. This is why he complains about the hours. But riddle me this. If you're a shitty employee, why would your company want to give you full-time? They're going to cut your hours. Of course they're going to cut your
No, of
hours.
course. Which would also again coincide with some of the things we've seen and read that
And if you read it, I mean, you can already tell from the way he writes that he's kind of an entitled little shit. He's listless. He's fucking probably sloppy, drags his feet, clocks in late, shows up late for work. You know the type of employee he is. He's
Absolutely.
probably a nightmare to deal with at work. If you're his coworker, you do not want to go on break and leave the store in his hands. You're probably afraid to go on break, you know?
I've definitely had those kind of coworkers.
Exactly. Oh man. You can just imagine his work ethic. He has such a poor work ethic that instead of I don't know learning how to draw, he would prefer to spend his discretionary income having other artists write and draw his shit. And what he does is he auctions it off and like, hey, do you want your character YCH, guys? Your character here with my cute lizard guy. We can both have big tits together. Pay me $10 in this raffle and maybe you'll win a picture with me. And then he wonders why that wasn't a business opportunity. Gee, I wonder how many people want a YCH of them with Lizardguy of all people. With Lizardguy with big milkers, mommy milkers, like, yeesh.
Just don't.
You know, I've seen some of that art, and like, I'm not gonna bash anybody's like taste.
I don't want to. So I don't want to bash their art, okay, right? But
Yeah, no, and I don't want to
the same
bash
time,
anybody's taste, but at the same time,
do you think it's just let's look at it on a business side, right? So
Mhm.
his business model is to take art that he bought from another person
yeah,
and then resell it by as like as a raffle to like 10 other people, and then he sell it's kind of art theft in a weird way
I don't
because what
even
he's
think
doing
it's a kind of thing. I think it is just like
right, but
blatantly.
is that a viable? Is that? Do you think that's a viable business solution? Take art you bought and then try to resell it to 10 people in a raffle, and then give it to one winner out of 10. That's his idea, and then pocket the difference. That's his business model. Like you're
Not
not
as
going to make
viable
money
as
doing
AI artists saying that they made a real image.
it. Exactly. So he has no artistic integrity here. All he's doing is resell, and by his own admission, he has no talents that he can speak of. So his other alternative was, I'm going to write fan fiction of your characters with my group of characters that I made up, also for $10. And then he actually had like 2 or 3 takers, so
I
20 or $30, and he didn't deliver on the people who actually bought his fanfic.
Yeah, he
He's
said
like,
that. Like, I remember that. I remember that.
we'll do this every month, and we're gonna call this the Friendly Animal Adventures or some shit, and we're gonna have great times. You're gonna read all my great writing, and he actually had takers, and he didn't deliver. And then he's like, "Oh, I feel too bad. I don't feel like writing today. Why are you pressuring me to write, dude? You asked for money, they paid, and you didn't write it." Right? Yeah, you don't. You're not supposed to sell fanfic, especially if you're not going to stick to it. So it's clear that he's lazy, unmotivated. He just wants to be handed cash. Like he's not a good businessman. And then his third one was, fuck it, I'll do Twitch because it requires no effort at all. I'm just going to turn on a video game and just talk. And he doesn't even talk. Like 80% of it is dead air. So who
yeah,
the fuck is going to do that shit?
I peeked in because like, oh, I don't remember which tweet it was, if it was a tweet or a journal at this point. I can't be asked to remember like specifics of that for that. But I
So you
remember
have,
he was basically
yeah,
going off
all those
in his
Republicans, white supremacists. Okay, everybody, let's chill. We're gonna be calm now. Now, oh look, Mario's jumping now. Dead air, dead air, dead air, dead air. I scratched an itch the other day.
like
Don't know if you know about that. It's like it's like he'll talk about like mundane shit. Like, "Yeah, I made myself some mac and cheese this morning. It was subpar. I prefer Kraft mac and cheese to like the store brand, but I don't have the money to buy the Kraft stuff. So sometimes I have to buy the Piggly Wiggly brand, and the tough days that I have.
wait until he finds out they're all made in the same factory.
It tastes different. The powder is different. Shut up, you Republican Nazi, neo-Nazi Tucker Carlson supporter. And that's the thing, is the moment you disagree with him,
Yeah, no,
he'll immediately go there. Like
like
that's his go-to.
you're not even exaggerating. That's the worst
No,
part of this.
wish I was. It's always I have it memorized now. So it's Nazi, white supremacist, Tucker Carlson supporting Republican. Those are his like buzzwords that he uses. Anytime you disagree with him on literally any topic, it could be like, "Hey, I like mac and cheese." "Well, I hate mac and cheese, you Republican, blah blah blah." That's where he goes. If you disagree with him, you are automatically a Nazi, a white supremacist, a Trump supporter, and a Tucker Carlson supporter. Like, it's just like, come on, man.
Like, and the biggest part that gets me, he went at Rock, a very well-known black man and
From New York.
said, yes, from New York, and said that
And
he was
he's
a
white
liar
supremacist,
and he's
white
white.
supremacist Alabama man.
And correct me if I'm wrong, Rock. He straight up said the image of your face was a stock photo.
Was a stock photo.
That's why we started calling him Stockaway.
What was it? Stockaway, Baxter Stock Photo Man.
Baxter stock photo man. Man.
We literally sent him the one of him wearing the African headdress thing. The
kufi.
What's the name of that?
The kufi.
The kufi. Yeah. Right. Yeah. We sent him that picture. And he's like, no, that's it. No, then we sent him the other one where he's like right next to the subway station. No, that didn't work for him either. Like, dude, we have like, how can they all be stock images? They're the same guy.
Also, if they were stock photos, where's the watermark? Come on, bro.
Yeah, no. He's like, now you guys deleted the watermark. And you think I'm exaggerating, but no, he really does talk like this. He has a lisp, and he's like, nobody believed me until they actually listened to it. And that's why every time someone's like, hey, that sounds too much like your Linkara impression, I'm like, no, watch his shit. He really does talk like a lispy Daffy Duck.
Yeah, somebody said he sounded like Sylvester, and I thought that was gold.
Supper and Succotash. Today we're going to play. Today we're going to play Pokemon. Charleston, made in Carolina.
Speaking of the whole dead air thing on stream, like,
yeah,
you know,
it's like 90% dead air in it. It's really easy.
Every streamer has dead air. It's gonna happen, but like, there is a difference between dead air and
his dead air.
Yeah. Because like most streams, if there's dead air,
75%. It's like 3/4 of it is dead air.
Yeah, no,
because he's just playing there and breathing.
Yeah, because most streams, if there's dead air, it's because either the streamer is focused as all hell, something real fucking intense is going on,
which is not,
or somebody's going BRB for a moment.
And have you noticed what he's playing? He's playing like the most casual, easy to play shit that doesn't require a brain. So like even his gaming choices are like safe. Everything about him is like safe, doesn't take risks at all. Not in his gaming, not in his political views, just nothing. He wants the path of least resistance and least effort. Tell me if I'm wrong, Rocky.
Nope.
I don't see no lies here, and
guy does not want to challenge himself in any way, in any capacity. He doesn't want to challenge his belief system. He doesn't want to challenge his gaming brain, and he doesn't want to challenge his audience. So, what the fuck good are you? Like, yeah. Meanwhile, my wife here is playing Fire Emblem on the hardest mode possible.
Oh, she's playing classic. Ooh, baby, don't lose any units.
I'm still getting my ass kicked by the hardest bosses, the hardest extra bosses right now in Octopath 2, and it hurts so good, and I'm like, I'm gonna figure this motherfucker out. I'm gonna kill this fucker.
I really need to pick that up. I have heard nothing but good things.
I'm having so much fun with it. But yeah, it's funny because ever since it came out just like 2-3 weeks ago, I've been playing it almost nonstop. And he's like, he's stalking me on a daily basis. And dude, I'm chilling and playing the Octopath, bro. What are you talking about?
You got video games and a child. You ain't got time to stalk.
No. That's the thing is, how am I stalking him? How the fuck am I stalking him? There's no, like, who's stalking who? The guy who didn't say word one of you for 2 years, and then until January 23, I brought him up for a little bit, then got blocked by him. And then I said word nothing about him for 2 months until just now, a week ago. Am I the stalker, or the guy who's constantly saying, I have a stalker. He's in Arizona. I have a stalker. You need to kill him. You need to beat him up. You need to take his Twitter account. Day in, day out, writing about me. Who's stalking who?
Speaking of which,
yes,
one of the most recent, not most recent, but one of the most relatively recent things, which he did receive a suspension for. Should have been a ban, but whatever.
Oh, you mean on FA? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, but threats like that, which I'll explain in a moment, should straight up just be a ban. That's
I'm floored they let him come back. But okay. I ain't the admins.
he made an.
I
Oops, sorry. Go ahead.
yeah, no, go ahead. Sorry, I was interrupting.
He made an actual journal post, pretty much saying I need to hire a fixer.
A hitman.
Yes, like what in the actual fucking hell?
And he said it 3 different times. One was, I need this guy punched in the face. The other one's, I need this guy to hurt. And the third one is, can someone hack his Twitter for me, please? So all of them were inciting violence in one way or another.
Which, by the
And
way,
at that point,
and I
yeah,
don't know
at
if
that-
you saw that, someone in that journal gave him a link to actual tools to do said thing.
and that's fucked. That's even more fucked. I didn't even get that far because it got deleted before I could even see the responses. But the fact that someone actually took that at face value and decided, yes, this is okay. I'm going to stalk and harass this guy because I believe this guy is being stalked himself. Like, no.
And I looked at
no
what they
point-
were.
At both my videos, I make it very clear, sometimes at more than one point in the video, that I do not endorse any attacks against him. I fight my own battles. I don't want other people fighting my fights for me, first of all. Second of all, I don't want inciting violence against him. I don't endorse that. I don't
No.
endorse people attacking him on my behalf. No. Let me handle my own shit. You just sit there and get your popcorn and enjoy it. That's my philosophy.
Yeah.
You know,
Mhm.
I'm not inciting violence, but this is already beyond fun and games. It's gotten to the point where he's literally inciting violence, and I'm like, okay, now you're literally threatening me. You're threatening me, my family. You're telling people that I live in, AZ, which I have no problem saying it here because it's already my docs have been docked. I've been doxxed since 2010 here, so it's like I'm no stranger to the doxing thing.
Same boat.
But like, dude, you're telling people where I live and asking them, hey, pretty please with the cherry on top, can you go and beat him up for me? That'd be really nice. Okay, thanks, bye. Oh, by the way, Ace is a murdering genocide. I wish I had that screenshot still, but like at one point before he got deleted from Counter Social, and let me tell you something about Counter Social, their site is absolutely terrible because they delete fucking everything without a trace. But there was a point, and the reason I wanted to join Counter Social was so that I could answer some of these things, where he was calling me and Rocky. Actually, it wasn't clear whether it was me or Rocky, but one of us, he was referring to us as a person who was trying to murder him and who encouraged and endorsed genocide. For fuck's sake. Like, how fucked in the head do you have to be to tell people, yeah, I have this group of genocidal people, probably want to kill all the Jews on the planet. Like, it's like when you like work yourself up into a frenzy and you start exaggerating more and exaggerating more, and every time you get away with an exaggeration, you just keep it
embellishing and embellishing. Yep.
embellished to the point where he's talked himself into calling us genocidal pedophiles. Like, okay, dude, now you're going a little nuts. I mean, you were nuts before, but now you're like hyper super Saiyan nuts now. Now you're Super Saiyan blue nuts right here, like, yeah. So yeah, once you get to that point, like, okay, now I can't stay silent anymore. Now I have to call you out. So I made a second video. And it worked out just as terribly as I thought it would. All it did was encourage him to be like, see, he's stalking me. Like, there's no winning with this guy. At one point, he wrote, like 2 days ago, okay, so I unblocked you on all social media now. So now you can talk to me and now you can face me and stop being a crybaby. He kept me blocked, by the way. He just said publicly that he had unblocked me, but he didn't. Also, that he could say that I refused to encounter him. So he could, so in one way, if I didn't answer him, he could tell everybody I was a coward, and if I did answer him, he could validate that, oh, I'm a stalker. See, he immediately knew to come get me, so he's a stalker. So either way, he wins. He sets it up in ways so that he can never have any plausible deniability. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, come on, man, just stop it, get
Just
some
don't.
help.
Just don't.
I need some help. He needs psychiatric help, and I suspect copious amounts of anger management therapy. That would be my my assessment. If instead of spending his money on buying fap art, he saved his money and got therapy, he might actually come out feeling a little better, or at least, I don't know. I'm not sure to what extent he needs institution to be institutionalized. That's debatable. Rocky might have a different viewpoint on that.
I think he does. I genuinely think he does. Either that or he is in
You really think
desperate
he needs
need.
a group home or a nut house?
I honestly, okay, but it like if I genuinely think so, because nobody of sound mind would do the dizzy shit that he does.
Maybe. I mean,
Nobody of sound mind would go out of their way to have this much of a main character syndrome and genuinely believe it. That's the thing. He genuinely believes.
in all his narratives, he's the beleaguered hero. He's the guy that's fighting against the Nazis, and you're preventing him from doing that. You know, he's Captain Planet, and we're all fucking, you know, the polluter guys. You know, I forget what even the bad guys' names were. I think one of them was like Rat Man or some shit. I forget because it was a
Oh, verminous scum.
Verminous scum. Yeah, that sounds like the kind of name they'd call a villain there. Polluty McPolluterson. Polluty McOil spill over here.
All pollution.
Yeah, they're all like pollution guys, and they even had like an anti-Captain Planet at one point.
Yeah, Captain Pollution.
Captain
Oh,
Pollution.
of course.
Yeah. But yeah, that's him. In his mind, he's literally the hero, and everybody who disagrees with him is in that category. The evil right-wing Nazi, which all these buzzwords he picked up, he's just online and seeing what people like and dislike in politics, and he's like, I see. So a lot of people hate Nazis. Got it. A lot of people hate Tucker Carlson. Okay. Yeah. A lot of people hate Republicans. Okay. That's going to be my boogeyman. Anytime someone disagrees with me.
It's like he saw one like Twitter call out post, and like that's his character now.
Yeah, it's like he's an alien whose understanding of politics, you know, comes from landing in his UFO in the middle of Twitter, and that's how he learned about what was right and what was wrong. Because I doubt he believes half of the shit he believes in, you know?
Which reminds me.
I don't think there's a single Republican in this chat right now.
Fuck no.
There you go. So
I wouldn't say I'm right-leaning or left-leaning, because I'm gonna be real. All y'all motherfuckers got problems.
Yeah. Preach it, man. Like, both extremes have extremist problems. Funny, because like in the 2000s when Bush was president, I was literally out there with freaking, you know, I was out there with signs protesting his war, and here I am 23 years later going, what the fuck? How the fuck did I end up in the right wing suddenly?
Remember,
how did this happen? The left went so far to the left that they left me behind. They're like, yep, you're no longer cool.
You know,
now you're a Trumper.
There's a great video on the on YouTube. How to win an argument in one easy step, or how to win an argument online.
That video.
What is it? Call you a Nazi? Hi, Nazi. Okay, there you
go. Fucking Nazi.
Yeah, close enough.
Yep.
Racist.
Yeah,
Call
that's
them a
it.
racist Nazi, and you're done. Hey, you win. You win all the internets. And it's funny because I'm good friends with Razor Fist, a decidedly Republican and decidedly right wing guy. But when you speak to him on a casual basis, he's the most normal dude you can talk to. Like you can actually reason with the man and disagree with him, and there's no problem. I even called him out. He was a friend of mine, and I called him out because I disagreed with his viewpoints on the wall. I myself come from a Latin American migrant family, so the wall issue is one that is very near and dear to my heart. I don't agree with putting up a wall. You know what I mean? But
I
No, I
also
get
don't
you.
agree with the I don't agree with the wall, but I also don't agree with the borders because I'm not.
I mean, I don't agree with illegal immigration either. I think there should be I mean, this is a conversation for another day, but long story short, there should be a legal way to achieve citizenship that is nonviolent and promotes hard work. Can we all agree on that one at least?
Absolutely.
I mean, if a person is here to work and wants to better their lives, why the fuck would we want to close the doors on them? It's not like Trump says, where they're all criminals. They all want to come here to steal and cheat and rob, and it's not like that. Some people legit want a better life for themselves, and God bless them for wanting that. But that again, conversation for another day. But
Yeah, no, absolutely.
we're talking about fucking Blizzard guy's political viewpoint is hard to pinpoint because it doesn't seem like he believes in anything. He's just a buzzword guy. He throws out a bunch of slogans and he thinks, "Yep, call it a day. Now I don't have to do any work. I've done my activist shit for the day. I don't have to believe in anything. I just have to say things that sound good to the general public." That's what it
Which
feels like half the time.
funny you mentioned that because I distinctly remember another bit of conversation during the arguments with Rock of
Do
Rock
tell.
doesn't know what he's talking about because clearly Rock's a racist because Rock wasn't at the protests and
Oh,
riots. He was. He got maced for Rock.
Said I got maced in the face. Like, do you believe that story from Rock? You do?
Do I believe? Do I believe that? Absolutely not. I don't.
Yeah,
I'm willing
he
to
got.
believe he was out there.
Did you also say he got handcuffed by cops and maced in the face?
No,
I don't believe that.
no. I'm willing to believe that he may have been out there,
But
like
I don't think
100
he was.
fucking feet away from anything. But
Yeah, he was probably in the crowd in the background, but I don't believe that A, he got maced in the face, and I don't believe that B, he was handcuffed.
yeah, not even for a second. And
No, not that. This guy does not know actual hardship, and he doesn't know. Which is funny because you want peaceful protests. Like I said, I protested Bush's war, and nobody had to be arrested back in my day. We peacefully assembled, said, we don't want your fucking war, and that was it. And then we all went home and had dinner and went back to our families, peaceful as pie. Today, the peaceful protest doesn't exist anymore. Not on the right and not on the left. It's
oh
always
fuck
violent,
no.
and there's always fucking casualties now. Now you got people with fucking rifles gunning each other down on both sides, mind you. Because yeah, the left wants to ignore it. They want to talk about fucking Rittenhouse and all that shit, but they kind of conveniently look the other way while fucking Raz Simone is arming kids with AR-16s and fucking in the Chaz. So I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about. Both sides are violent. Here comes the Civil War.
Once again, it goes back to the thing I've always said: violence just fucking causes more violence.
This is why I'm a non-violent person. I actually am, weapons for me should be a collectible, not a. Yeah, I'm all for owning them as far as like collectability and shit. But as far as like shooting people, like I'm very. I have a very like Penn and Teller-esque viewpoint on that. I'm very non-violent. I don't agree with yeah. And a lot of people today are way too comfortable on Twitter talking about, yeah, let's murder the people we don't like. And
Yeah.
it's getting to be a very like popular viewpoint, and it's kind of scary in a lot of ways. Like people are becoming a lot too comfortable with the idea of murdering someone they disagree with.
Shit
It's kind of scary.
is legitimately a little fucking dystopian all of a sudden.
Yeah, I mean, not gonna lie, it's kind of sad, but is man, and that's the sad thing because that's the kind of shit that gets into the minds of someone unwell like him, and God forbid he takes it as inspiration to actually commit some sort of horrific and violent act. Let's
Well, here's
knock
the thing.
on wood. I
Yeah,
actually
knock on wood. But like, here's the thing. I don't think he has the
evolved.
conviction. I don't
He
think he
doesn't.
has. Yeah, I don't think he does. Because if he did,
That's true.
he would spend less time crying on the internet and actually do things.
Well, I think it's even easier than that. He'd have to fucking put down his phone for 5 fucking seconds.
Yeah, that'd be an impossibility.
How many fucking tweets does he have on his Twitter before he supposedly left?
Oh no, he deleted it. No, he deleted it. It's gone.
But it was well into the thousands. Trust.
It was like double-digit thousands.
Yeah.
It wasn't it something like 100 something tweets a fucking day?
Yeah, and it was all saying the same shit. Just all the political slogans that he's. It's mostly retweets of other people's political viewpoints because God forbid he form an original fucking thought.
Like,
you're never gonna get an original thought out of him.
there was a while before the deletion of the Twitter where if you typed in Lizardguy in the search, it would either be him retweeting or fucking bitching about oh, you don't like something, why are you talking about it? Why are you talking about them not liking something? Shut the fuck up for 5 seconds. Or
Yeah. Christ.
or somebody else making a post and then him just putting a comment on it. Not even part of the fucking like conversation, honestly.
Yeah, no. That's why I keep telling you he doesn't believe in any of the shit that he believes in. It's all slogans to him. It's all shit that is for him meant to make him get more clout. It's just a clout move for him, and when he sees that it's not working, he automatically thinks that it's us censoring him and not, oh, I have a very banal and boring viewpoint and nobody wants to pay attention to me because I'm boring and shitty.
No
There's
wonder
there's no market for him, you know.
no wonder I've been DM'd by at this point almost 100 different people telling me how shitty of a person he is.
Yeah. I
And
mean,
this is just in the VTuber community. It's
has he been bad too? Because recently he picked up a new. It's weird. Every day he finds a new freaking social media thing. It's amazing that he finds all these obscure social medias. But
I'm not
today
even talking
he opened a new
about
one.
I'm not even
Today he
talking
opened
about
a
the
new one called
sites.
Pillow. This
Pillow
is
what?
his newest.
Oh, he's
Pillow.
on Pillow for it.
Yeah, he found a new one. Like he got banned. I think he got banned on his last one, and here you go. But there's his new one that he literally just opened yesterday. So that tells me that he got banned from his previous one because every time he gets banned from one place, he just finds another place to go. And then he gets banned, and then he gets banned again, and like this guy's been banned from more sites than I even browsed in my entire life. I mean, where's this guy got left to go?
What is this bootleg like Tumblr?
Yeah, it's bootleg Tumblr because, dude, he got banned off of Tumblr. He got banned off of Counter Social. Like, the one people that his homies banned him. Like, nah. When even the idiots at Counter Social say you're too toxic, yeah, game over, my friend. But yeah, he got banned from like at least 10 or like. There's a whole list of places this guy's been banned from Twitter to Twitch. I can't believe he still has a Twitch, considering how stringent Twitch is. He is the luckiest motherfucker alive to still be on Twitch.
Considering he doesn't have that check mark, which is the only way you have any sort of
protection
on that damn site. Like,
yeah,
how the fuck does he
even
still have
people
his
with
tweet?
check mark? It's because he's taking extra special care not to talk about. He knows. I think that's why I don't think he's entirely insane, because he's smart enough to keep all his drama out of his Twitch, and every time that people try to bring it up in his Twitch, he just insta-bans.
See, I
So
did
I know.
notice he actively deletes any VODs where he bitches.
Yeah. Yep. He doesn't want to leave any traces because he's hoping to make it big on Twitch. Except he plays it safe, which is why he's never going to make it big on Twitch. Because he's just a boring, there's no market. Like I said, he rails against capitalism, but capitalism is literally the system by which Twitch exists. And capitalism states that there is no market for a dumpy, depressed, lazy, fat fuck that just wants to sit there, breathe, and play video games and get paid to play video games. Sorry, buddy, but you have to have, I don't know, a personality.
It's all about selling yourself.
Right.
You know,
The reason these VTubers make it big is because they have a personality of some sort, or at least a character that they play so well that they're well liked and well enjoyed by the general public. Not
Emphasis on the word liked.
liked, yes, but he's neither well liked nor does he put any effort onto making a character that is well liked. So you tell me, he's never going to achieve his Twitch dream. We can all agree on that. I don't think he's ever going to be the big Twitch streamer that he wishes he was, making millions of
Well-
dollars hand up foot. He's just not
Nope.
going to happen.
Mm-mm.
well,
Because of
considering
that,
considering
Yeah.
he's doing the VTubing thing, but no other VTuber in the community at all wants to fucking work with him because of how he acts.
yeah,
He will not make it as a VTuber, and that's not me bashing him. That's not me insulting him. If you
No.
can't collaborate at least on even a small level, you're
Right.
not.
You have to network, and he's not a networker. He's not the kind of person that you can go like, hey, can you help me with this thing and I'll help you with your thing. He's not that kind of person. He's just hey, you need to give me a spotlight, and I don't need to do anything for you. He's not a reciprocative guy. He doesn't. So you can't work with him, and it's clear that every job he's worked at, no coworker can work with him. So there's your answer, my friend. The guy's just toxicity. This is why I call him the living embodiment of toxicity, because that's what he
Like,
is.
And
On top of that, he shows like a lizard. I mean, no offense to you lizard lovers out there, but look at his character and tell me that's going to make it big somehow. No,
well, it's
it looks like a villain.
it's
I'm sorry.
bootleg Gex.
Yeah,
I mean, his
And even-
fucking Twitch
even-
logo is literally the Blizzard logo. Just
with just the B removed. Yeah.
Easiest.
He is lazy. He's a fucking lazy guy. I keep telling people he's lazy. He's beyond disgustingly lazy. I can't imagine how hard it is for him to get up in the morning. Like, I have to get up out of bed.
like
And stuff.
He doesn't design shit.
if he was willing to actually get help, work through some of his interpersonal issues,
His anger management issues, I would say.
I'd fucking collab with him. Fuck it. I'd throw out a slight olive branch.
Yeah, well, good
But
luck
I'm
with
gonna
that.
be real
He would-
real for a
he
moment.
would
He
take-
will never.
He would take it. No, he would. Here's the thing: is you would extend that olive branch. He would take it, milk it for all his worth, and then he would erode at your patience, and then eventually not reciprocate. And then you would end up like all his other friends, just blocking him because you can't stand him anymore.
So much he knows that he doesn't have to give you anything.
Yeah, and there you go. And then he burns the bridge, and that's it. So it would be a wasted effort, Code.
Oh no,
Just a wait.
absolutely. Trust me, I know.
Like he has to change. Like just. I'm not saying he has to change everything about himself, right? But he has to change at least his viewpoint on humanity. At least, just his perspective needs to change. I keep telling people, like, and this is scientifically proven, that people who are thankful for what little they have on this planet tend to be happier and lead happier, more fulfilling lives. Being thankful for what you've got tends to make you a happier person than being angry all the time about what you don't have. Yeah, no, it's scientifically proven. Like it actually stimulates, you know, growth of the of freaking endorphins in your brain. It literally enhances your brain to be thankful and happy. And if
Like,
he could just cultivate that a little bit,
I can
you know,
attest,
Discipline.
because
yeah,
oh no, absolutely disciplined too. I can attest
I mean,
that though, because I used to be the most hateful motherfucker.
yeah,
Because, like I said, for the longest time of my life, I went through foster care, foster home, residential treatment facility, or lockup, as I'm going to call it, because that's what it fucking was. It was child
Yeah, it
prison.
was.
Let's be fucking real.
right.
I did
Which is
not
why you
have much
want
to
to
be
help
happy
someone like,
about.
which is why you'd want to help someone like Lizardguy. I get it
Yes,
now. Yeah.
but here's the thing: I'm fucking happy right now.
Yeah, notice, like, we probably don't see eye to eye on a lot of subjects, but I'm pretty sure at some point you and I will find a subject that we do agree on, and then we could totally get along. And I think that if more people did that and looked for what they have in common rather than what they have, you know, opposite, different, we would be a hell of a lot happier and a lot less fucking angry and depressed on Twitter. You know, what you see, all this toxicity left and right.
Oh,
You would
absolutely.
see a lot less of that if people tried to see eye to eye on, at least try to find the commonality, but no one tries to do that anymore, and it's becoming just a lot more like sad and toxic.
Now, this might be a little off the cuff here. This might be a little strange, but I got a good one here for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
I know something with barely knowing, much about anybody.
Mhm.
That's kind of a lie. I know Rock pretty well. I know a decent bit about you from conversations or
Mhm.
videos,
Hey, yeah,
and
I have shit in my past that is super cringe. Don't worry, you
but
don't need to step on eggshells around
here's the
me.
thing, though. I know for a fact we all can agree that King of Fighters is one of the best fighting game franchises ever
Well,
made, and
yeah, buddy.
Yes,
Kim Cap
sir.
One's pants are some of the best animated pants in sprite history.
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes, yes.
Look at
I
that.
mean,
Look how hard
my
it was
fucking
to agree on something.
my fucking theme song was Blue Mary's Blues, for fuck's sake. Rockaway can attest. I mean,
Oh, I remember the old videos.
I'm so
Good old
cringe.
RARs.
I was kind of angry myself. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I'm this perfect person, right? But at the end of the day, if you get to know me, I'm pretty chill. I don't think I deserve the shit that I get from this lizard guy. Like, this guy's just way like left field. If he got to know me, he'd realize just how wrong he is about me.
Like, when you sit and roost, odd pun, but I'll go with it, and just like you stew in constant, I don't know if it's self-loathing.
I think there might be a
I'm
little
not a
bit of that.
psychiatrist here. I've seen my fair
No, you're
share of
right,
shit, but like,
but I see an angry guy. That's what I see. A
oh,
very angry.
absolutely.
And if he could just let go of that anger, he would, like, it would be like a huge fucking load off his chest. Like, he doesn't even know. Like, if he got rid of all that anger, how much better he'd feel at the end of the day. But I mean, it's not for me to. I can't get inside his brain and pluck the anger from there. That's for someone that's more professional than me.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, I can't even beat Rocky at fucking King of Fighters.
I think as
See, he
far as
kicks my ass, and I still call him a friend. See, he's he.
Imagine.
I think to this date in King of Fighters, I have maybe 4 or 5 total wins against him.
I think I won a total of maybe once against Rockaway,
It is an
maybe
uphill
twice.
battle.
and it might be, and it's only because I'm a basic bitch and I use Athena. But at least Rockaway knows that I'm cool enough to admit that I'm a basic bitch.
Hey, man.
I mean, my team is fucking what? Athena, Choi, and other. Usually Lucky Globber because I love Lucky.
Dude,
I wish
Lucky.
I wish they would bring the America team back. Why are they confined to KOF 98 and 94? Like, come on, bring them back.
I mean,
They're like the coolest fucking thing. Maybe not you, Brian, but
hey
Yeah,
now,
I
hey
love
now,
football.
hey now,
I
football.
love football.
but come on, Lucky D and Heavy D and Lucky Glauber. Come on.
Dude, I used to main Heavy D, so I
used to main Lucky because I just love that basketball. And his ult is pretty fucking badass. It's basically a quicker version of Terry's freaking.
A power geyser.
Yeah, he's a power geyser. I love his basketball power geyser. You can do that shit with, like, you do that with fist. I do that with a fucking basketball, bitch. Like,
my
yeah.
current.
See, you got me talking about King of Fighters long enough. I won't shut up. I even taught my daughter, and now she's starting to kick my ass at it. Like,
Rock showed me.
My daughter is even more basic than me. She mains Iori, for fuck's sake.
I don't know if I should be offended by the comment of basic and Iori or agree with you, because both are right.
Hey, I do.
You're right.
Athena's even more basic than Iori, so I have no soapbox on which to stand on.
Hey,
here.
never forget.
But I do use Choi. Choi is middle of the road, at least.
Oh, he's like super gremlin mode. I love it.
Oh yeah, I love
anybody
him.
who uses Choi. I can respect.
I use Choi. Choi is one of my. I mean, Rock will attest. I'm a big Choi guy. I love Choi. He's little and he. Yeah, I just love him. I can never get his fucking hurricane when I need it. It depends on the controller. If I have a joystick, I can perform it easy. In the arcades, I used to pull it off on command, but with a joystick, I seem to have a harder time.
It doesn't help. SNK inputs are strict as hell.
Yeah, I mean, I hate that Rocky can actually pull off a fucking Rising Storm on command. When I try to do a Rising Storm, it takes me like 5 efforts, and by then I've already taken, I'm already down to red health because I couldn't pull it off. He pulls it off like it's nothing. Yeah. Fuck you. Here you go. Oh, Phoenix Arrow. Fuck you. Here's.
As somebody with as somebody with Hydern in his main team, I understand the pain of inputs. The only charge character I play.
Well, I play Leona, who's like 90% charge.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I love that game. And I think that's what he needs. He needs a hobby. He needs like a thing that makes him happy. I don't know. But
I mean,
it's certainly not
legitimate non-trolly like word of advice. He with how much anger he has, he should really take up some boxing lessons. And it's not a meme, it's not a troll. I'm not joking. Like,
I'm afraid of him taking boxing lessons. Like, he might take that the wrong way.
It's true.
You're right. Either that, or he might, because yeah, some people end up like freaking going a dark place with it. Some people end up curing their anger. I don't know if that's I don't know if that's he needs to beat it out of himself or therapy it out of himself, but he definitely needs a hug. And that's why I've told literally all 3 of the friends of his that I've ever spoken to. I told all 3 of them, please give this guy a hug. I even told his roommate, give this man a hug. Just give him a hug. All it takes is probably a hug for him to be like, okay, life isn't so bad.
I think you said it in the last video you did about him.
Yeah, give this man a hug. He needs hug therapy. This guy, I've never known a guy in more need of a hug than that guy. Because I guarantee you, a little hug a day goes a long way. Then yeah. I mean, you never know. I mean, but yeah, his roommate chose to stay out of it, and I don't think they're going to be roommates for long. Especially since he got fired, he's not going to be able to pay his.
Yeah, it's not going to help his rent.
Nope.
But
that shit's going to wear thin soon.
I don't remember. I don't know which social media this is or what fucking site this is, but I'm pulling up a screenshot here where he said, The problem is that too many people have too much access to the internet.
That is
Bro.
Thinking about himself.
Also, I think I is that pillow fort or is it?
They all start to look the same. So many bootleg Twitters at this point, I can't even tell the difference of them. Like, don't get me wrong. Oops, sorry, go ahead.
Lizardguy 1 all the way to Lizardguy 64. That ought to tell you something.
You know, I wanted to give the benefit of the doubt that was just, you know, gaming, play on that whole thing. But at this point, I honestly think that is just the 64th fucking account. Like,
It wouldn't surprise me. Let me put it that way. But now he rails against Twitter. He's like firmly anti-Twitter. Now most of his recent journals are all about I hate Twitter. You should quit Twitter too. If I quit Twitter, then I'm a good guy. And
you
want to
know
be
the
a good guy?
wildest
Quit
part
Twitter.
about it?
He's right in a weird way. He's right.
Yeah,
he's
right.
He's right for the wrong reasons, but he's right.
Because I've seen a bunch of his Twitter comments, and half of them is Elon Musk this, Elon Musk this.
Yeah,
bruh.
It's not the toxicity on it, and it's not Elon Musk. It's really just that it's bred a. I think again, Mike Tyson said it. I can't believe how often I'm finding myself agreeing with Mike Tyson of all people. But yeah, he said something that really rings true. Like Twitter has made it too easy for people to say shitty things to people and not get punched in the face for it. Like it's
It's wild, honestly. I really don't get it. Like,
I love how zen fucking Mike Tyson has become as of late. Like this man has ascended into godhood now. He used to be a boxing god, and now he's like a life coach guru.
Yeah, there's also another big quote that I think kind of fits with the Lizardguy and how he acts with people. Everybody got a plan until they get punched in the face.
Yep.
yeah.
And that's the thing is he's cruising for one. Eventually some motherfucker is gonna be like, I know where you live. I'm gonna go fucking he's asking for it. Like he's bringing the violence upon himself, and I don't advocate violence against him, nor would I want him to get punched, but
Yeah, no,
what he needs is to chill the fuck out and shut the fuck up and find some commonality with someone and go be happy, motherfucker. I don't know what his happiness entails, but he's certainly not going to get any happier continuing complaining day in, day out on his journal. So I don't know. I mean, I went to a party last night, stood up until 7 a.m. I'm trying to live life. It's sad because I always come home to all this oh shit, look what this motherfucker, look what he said the last 12 hours. God. Telling you, he'd be a lot happier if he just, instead of alienating his friends, if he started actually hanging out with his friends and doing fun shit instead. His Twitch, he could actually make something interesting if he just brought on a friend and they bantered. Even if it's about stupid shit a flavor of mac and cheese. I bet you could go a long way just that. He needs to find that.
I do a podcast once a fucking month, right? And it's just me and two of my buddies bitching about shit, and occasionally we'll either interview somebody, because I've interviewed Rock, I've interviewed a couple of Rock's friends, I've interviewed an artist friend of mine, and it's really just me talking with somebody, just having fucking fun.
Yeah, shooting the shit.
Exactly. Do that.
Enjoying.
Once a fucking month, once a week. I don't give a shit. Do something that's gonna get you out of your own head.
Yeah, that really is. I think you pinpointed it right there. He needs a vacation from his own head. Because he's stewing in there. He's just all these dark thoughts probably accumulating day in, day out.
Everybody else, I get in my own head. I'm sure you've done it. I'm sure Rock's done it. Like
Yeah.
shit sucks.
Darkness happens to everybody. It's not. It's part of the human condition. It's called being alive.
But if I'm in a fucking mood, I will find a way to distract myself or get myself out of said mood. Because like, why? Why would I want to feel bad?
Yeah. Why do you want to stay in a shitty mental state? You know, you don't want that.
Especially
You
like
just
being
want-
in a bad mood than going to work or fucking going to sleep in a shitty mood. Like, nah, no thank you.
Yeah.
I already have a problem sleeping. I don't need to wake up even worse.
Damn Skippy. Damn Skippy. Fuck. Well, feel free to add me to your friends, and I'd love to shoot the shit with you anytime, man. if you don't mind having a freaking old ass gray muzzle fat guy, you know.
Nah, like I've said before, any friend or acquaintance of Rocks is they're always welcome in my people. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I can be a pretty chill dude, you know.
I think
I'm
you
not. I like to think I'm not that bad.
anybody
But
who's
man,
willing to put up with the shit that you've had to put up
I could tell you
with
stories and
the
stories.
old videos that you've done, like holy shit.
You know what's sad is that many years later, people are like, you were right about Channel Awesome all along. When the cancel the channel thing happened, like, change the channel. Sorry. Suddenly that happened, and suddenly people are like, "Oh, Asa was right." Like,
I
yeah,
remember
no shit. Like I saw that shit coming a lot. I'm one of those sad people that sees shit coming a lot longer before anybody else does, and then when it happens, nobody gives me the credit.
I remember back in Rock
Called
and I
Cassandra.
call it the Skype days.
Mm.
I know I don't remember what fucking video it was, but we were watching one of your fucking videos and like I do remember the Channel Awesome shit coming up. And like both of us were talking and other people in that group were just like, yeah, nah, something's fucky.
Yeah, I
Lo and
suffer from
behold.
yeah. I suffer from permanent Cassandra syndrome. Look it up. So Cassandra is a Greek tragic character who averts people of coming disasters, and no one believes her. And then when it happens, no one acknowledges her. That's me. I tell you years in advance, hey, this is a problem, this is a problem. I'm the whistleblower, and I get tons of shit. And then years down the line, when everybody finally sees it, then it becomes news, and I never get my due.
Oh, trust
I've been,
me.
I've been experiencing that since 2007, motherfucker.
Ever since I started VTubing and just seeing the ins and outs of the VTubing community, I've called some things, pointed out
Mm.
some people,
I can
pointed out
imagine.
said people to Rock. Not even weeks later, so and so's a P word this, so and so's essay this, or blah blah blah, real shitty shit.
Yep.
Hey Rock,
And you're
look,
like,
I was right.
If only there was a guy.
that could have warned us, right? Yep. There must be another way.
But then I get to see said people who are called on that stuff still be a pillar of the community. Big fucking air quotes here because nobody like that should have a fucking community. But
Oh man, I could tell you about the furry community and all the fucked up people that still to this day get shielded by them just because they're popufur.
Mm-hmm.
oh, trust
Shielded,
me.
and we're talking legit P files and zoo files, like,
Hey,
and some of them even worse.
nobody listened to me when I called out Caro, and then the video showed up, and then people
And
were
then
like,
suddenly
Cass, wait a minute.
Yeah, suddenly he became a big name. Yep.
I don't know if you've seen the recent shit with that motherfucker.
Oh, there's more?
Did you hear
Oh, yeah, he's
about they changed their name and are now a VTuber?
Yep.
No.
Yeah. His name is Radiance now.
You ain't gonna fucking hide that voice. People are gonna
No,
recognize.
they got a voice
No,
changer.
he is. He had a voice changer.
Using a voice changer.
Yeah, a full fucking circle, dude.
Wow. That's when you know you fucked up, when you have to change. See, say what you will about me. I've never had to mask my voice.
I'll mask my voice for fun, but that's completely different.
Well, yeah. I've never had to hide my face in shame because I don't have anything to run away from. If anything, I've been unduly, judged by the communities at large that I participate in.
Oh, I've
It
seen.
just happened. But yeah, I'm kind of a boring guy, just a regular dude with a family. I don't, If I had $1 for every time I was called a pedophile, fucking Christ. ED started that shit back in the day. And all they had was a picture of my daughter shirtless on my lap. And no, suddenly that's pedophilia. No, it can't possibly be just a dad just taking care of his kid.
Yeah,
Nah.
that's literally parenting.
Gotta be pedophilia, of course. Fucking Christ. These yokels. But who is a pedophile? Fucking Vouch. Who's the one that wants to change the fucking voting age and wants to change the age of consent to 14 and who talks about it all the time? That's fucking Vouch, but nope, he's still allowed to exist.
Just like fucking Aiden Ross and his little fucking group.
So I mean,
Fucking saw a clip of that yesterday. We were talking about like, oh, 16's fine. It's just like, motherfucker, what?
yeah, some people took it down to 14. It's crazy. Like, fucked. You guys are fucked in the head. Because they want to fuck my daughter. It's that's it. Like, my kid's 15. God, I can't believe my kid's 15 now. I'm so fucking old. So old. When did I become an old fart? I don't want to be old anymore. Getting old sucks.
Nah, the worst part about being old is why does everything hurt? I did nothing.
Well, I'm more soft because I let myself go to the point of weighing 330 pounds, and now I'm definitely going like, yeah, today I'll go to the gym. Oh, I didn't go to the gym today. Golly gee, I forgot.
Same boat.
Fucking Christ. I need to cultivate some discipline in my own mind.
Dude, I got out of lockup.
I get home from work and I'm just like, I don't wanna go to the gym.
Too tired, man. I get it.
Yeah,
Like
I just want to sleep.
I got out of
Oh, yeah,
lockup.
that jobless piece of shit in fucking. Where does he get off?
Like I got out of lockup, learned what real food fucking tasted like, and well, college was a
shit.
bad time.
Oh no, man.
And I am fighting those demons to this day.
Do I want that triple whopper or do I want to eat fucking ramen again? Let's go.
Bruh, nah, college life for me was I have $20. How can I make this last a month?
So ramen. That's ramen.
89-cent burritos at fucking Taco Bell.
That's still more expensive than ramen. Ramen was like a quarter.
30, yeah.
I made it somehow last a month. I don't know, and I'm sure I should probably be dead, but whatever.
Damn, you should be like a beanpole then. You shouldn't be fat like me.
It's Taco Bell. That ain't real food. That's
Well,
filler.
it's
Let's be
not
real.
real
That
food,
sawdust is probably still in my gut.
But one burrito does not a fat man make. Like I eat fucking 10 burritos.
Nah.
I invented a burrito sandwich. A burrito with 8 burritos in the middle with another burrito.
Nah, jokes aside, I already know what screwed me up. It's long story short, stay the fuck away from soda and energy drinks.
Oh God, those are my it's weird because I'm the only fat guy that doesn't eat potato chips in any way. Or like candies or nothing. No candy bar. But when it comes to soda, I can't keep my fucking mouth out of it. I gotta be drink. I don't think I drink water at all. Like it's all just Coke.
No.
It- yeah, I have a soda addiction. I definitely have a pop addiction, a soda pop addiction. Soda, pop. You know, what are the other drinks? You know, everybody calls it something different, but that.
Oh, it's
Carbonated
okay.
drink.
I live in the Midwest.
Carbonated
I've heard all three of them in the same fucking state.
Yeah, but I'm addicted to carbonated drinks. I know that is my biggest problem, and the reason I'm fat is mostly that. Mostly all
know-
the Coke and Dr Pepper that I drink.
It what helped me push away from that.
Oh,
And
dude,
now
tell
that
I
now that
definitely-
I don't drink it, it was honestly disgusting. But
Oh,
the
no.
caffeinated sparkling water.
Oh god, but that shit tastes like shit.
Oh, it really fucking does, but I think it was just either the caffeine plus the sensation of carbonation got me past the soda thing, and
Yeah, but it doesn't have that sugarness.
it's true.
No, I'm addicted to all of it together. So I like the fizz and I like the sugar and I like the taste. And then Mountain Dew does this shit where they come with a new flavor every fucking month, and I need to try a new fucking flavor because it's like, oh shit, they have fucking tahine peach. Let's go! And I want to try this shit because I'm a fucking addict. Mountain Dew is the worst thing.
Now I'll
You're
have
like-
I'll have a soda on occasion here and there, but like hold up.
And then Coke comes up with like Dream Coke, Marshmallow Coke, and I'm like, Marshmallow Coke, I need to fucking try that.
Now
Okay,
hold
this
up
shit tastes.
though. You said tahine peach. Wait a minute.
Yes, there was a tahine peach fucking soft drink at one point.
And I fucking missed this?
Yep, you must have because it.
Ah, it's a shame.
Yeah.
Tahine is
Oh,
tahine
have
is the
an-
bane of my existence, man.
find a tahine brother. My brother, we eat tahine together. I love tahine.
Yeah, nah, my one of my homies, he got me onto tahine and just like, goddamn.
That shit's like. When did we stop talking about lizard guys?
Nah, there's gotta be some happiness in between, cause like, holy
Right?
shit.
Oh, absolutely.
Now I'm just talking about my addictions,
Dude,
and
I
I
feel like
there's a
we're-
spotlight on me.
I feel like with the lizard guy situation, we've already dug a 30 fucking foot grave, man. Like, ugh.
What's sad is you'll never get the body in there.
You're right, we're digging too deep, not wide enough. Jesus, I gotta stop.
You have to
Like-
put them, lengthwise, I guess.
I just really
God.
don't understand. It's the biggest thing that gets me. All I gotta do is wait 3 days, maybe 3 days at best, and he's bitching about one of you fuckers.
Yeah, no, that's just the thing. Give him another few hours. By tomorrow, there'll be another 2 journals about the stalker that is.
You know what?
fucking-
I'm gonna go check right now.
God, now I'm gonna check. Like now we're all gonna check.
Nah,
and
he's
it's
just
gonna be-
bitching about Pillow Fort. We're good.
I told you. Yeah, but see, now that every time he finds a new social media, he's like, okay, go to this place now. And it's funny because he could have had like 6 viewers in one place, and now he goes to this new social media. Okay, everybody go here, and then 5 people, and then 4
I don't-
people, and then 3. It's gonna end up just being him just talking at an empty wall eventually.
I don't want to like bash anybody who does is trying to do the social media grind, because I get it. I get.
But you're not gonna do it off of what's it called? Tree Speak or whatever. What the fuck is it called? It's called Pillow Fort. Like, how much of an audience can you get out of a dinky site like Pink Pillow Fort?
Well,
Come on.
I saw one of his accounts on one of fucking social media A, B, C, D, or we're probably at Z at this fucking point, but
he's on Z now.
like,
If not, he's pretty damn close to Z.
like I saw he had 100 something followers, but was following like 700 or 800 accounts. It's like, bro, half these people probably think you're a bot.
Yep.
And I'm not even trying to insult him because, like,
I mean, on my
100
Twitter,
something
I'm
tweets
following
a
like
day.
I'm following like what 200 people, and I have like 800 followers, and I find that to be probably a good number. You know, you should never have more people following than people following you.
Like,
Because yeah,
I'm
like you said, it makes you look like a bot.
like I'm following 280 people on my Twitter, and I have 221 followers. Who the fuck they are, I don't know, but thank you.
Right?
Um,
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm by no means popular. I'm a washed up old YouTuber, but apparently I'm also, you know, the son of Satan and I need to die. So
oh, trust me, I understand. I got, for lack of better words, bullied off of my original account,
that sucks.
all because I beat somebody in a fighting game that was in beta.
Oh, wow. Mean,
Rock knows.
meanwhile, Rock beats me in a fighting game, and I beg him to be my friend.
Legitimately just sounds like the start of an anime.
Rocky's like, I'm gonna fuck you till you love me.
Beat his ass till you look cute.
They look cute.
And now we're just quoting old fucking YouTube.
Yeah, but we're having fun. This is banter. This is healthy. This is what more people should be doing. Just having fun. Just enjoying life.
You know, and it's kind of funny because, like, you called it banter. Here's the thing: banter doesn't have to be agreeance or happy either. Like,
Right. No, it's just literally the act of having a conversation wherein all parties involved are involved. You know?
mm-hmm.
Go figure. You don't have to agree, you don't have to disagree, you just have to engage.
I don't want to engage. I want to be miserable. Okay.
There's Lizardguy for you. I don't want to engage, I want to be miserable. Motherfucker even lied. Like he said, I unblocked Ace and now you can come talk to me. Nope. That was just you know, he was lying to his readers so that they would think that he was a peacemaker, when in reality he just kept me blocked. What a fucker.
And to quote our friend Lily, now let's see him unblock the rest of the people, even though he didn't unblock you.
Unless.
No, I already checked. I tried. He still has me blocked. So, yeah.
I have a theory, and I hope I'm wrong.
Okay.
The theory is, what if he's talking about me, but he's thinking of your information? If that's the case, that's actually funnier than it has any right to be.
If it was you all along, I'm like, oh man, Rocky, because that was my initial thought. I'm like, Rocky's the one that you initially had a problem with.
Now hold up. What if?
No, but he said the whole Arizona unless he thinks that you're the oh man, if he thinks
Yeah,
like
that's what I'm thinking.
he thinks we're the same person. Oh.
I was literally just about to go there. I'm starting to think maybe he thinks like Rock is you. Like y'all are just the same person.
Because we were both in a call. Unless he thinks that I made someone up to act as my Rock when we called him up.
But it's a voice change. I don't fucking. I'm trying to think in the way he would think. But
a black friend of yours to act like he was your mule account. Just that would be pathetic. That would be epic and pathetic all at the same time if he actually.
Honestly, I wouldn't put it past him at this point.
That would be pretty pathetic. I wouldn't put it past him either. Because the mental gymnastics I've seen that man, indulge in.
Lizardguy at this point is a person who seems to like be fueled off of some paranoid delusion at this point.
Oh yeah, he's definitely paranoid and delusional.
He needs help.
Anger management is the bare minimum of what he needs. If he can get anger management plus a psychiatrist, maybe a psychiatric evaluation to determine if he is actually capable of taking care of himself, because odds are if he lost this many jobs this quickly, there's no he may not be functional. He may actually not be hireable. And that may necessitate something like being in a group home.
Well,
I mean, that also means that he's going to be, under a microscope and under supervision, which pretty sure he's not going to enjoy.
well, I'm
But
starting to wonder, like, I'm being legitimately curious here at this point. Like, does he get off on this? Like,
I actually came to that conclusion at one point during this thing where I'm like, is he actually just enjoying this? Is this actually hitting the is this actually hitting his freaking endorphin receptors in his brain? Like negativity just feeds his reward center? Because I can't explain it. Nobody can take this much enjoyment out of so much misery. Maybe he does get a kick out of being miserable. I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
maybe in some way he's thinking this is going to be his, like, break into clout or some shit by being the oppressed, like, bullied, whatever the fuck. Like,
Yeah, but he's not even getting validation on that end because, I mean, where's his viewership? His viewership has dwindled from like 15 viewers on Twitch. Now he's lucky if he gets 3. 3.
you know, it's
So
wild because at one point, like, I did peek in and he was doing better than me, and it's just like, maybe he fucking learned.
Right?
Nope.
Nope.
Like, he was getting good viewership during what is known as one of the
What are we
worst months for streaming.
what are we talking about good viewership here? Because I've never seen him get more than 15 viewers.
So, funny enough, to
I mean, I
be in
myself-
the top 1% of Twitch streamers, 50 viewers.
But he's never cracked 50,
No.
has he?
No, but
Okay, I was gonna say.
if you think about that, then if he's over 10, so, like you said, 15, I think you just said that you'd seen him at one point.
The most I've ever seen. And that was when I was quote unquote stalking and trolling him.
That's
When
still
literally-
top 20% right there.
And literally, I wasn't. What I was actually doing was, circumventing the fact that he had blocked me on Twitter, and then I went to his Twitch. That's all that was. I wasn't harassing him. I wasn't stalking him. I just wanted to continue the conversation. But yeah, silly me. Fucking Christ.
But to be honest, as far as what I consider good viewership, honestly, if you got 2 people chatting with you and are actually, like, paying attention, that's good viewership in my opinion. Fuck it. Like,
Yeah, because I mean, what's the point of having viewers of people who are just coming in and out? I'd rather have concurrent viewers, the ones that are sticking around and engaging me.
yeah,
That
even if
is-
they're just sitting watching and not talking, fuck it.
Right, but that's valuable viewership. It means someone is actually paying attention as opposed to just, oh, this is background noise and I'm going to pop out of it whenever I get bored. Also, I understand that I'm not good, Twitch material.
Which is
Um,
why you're on YouTube, which is funny.
Yeah. The reason I stick to YouTube is because I'm good at making long length, video essays on shit, but damned if I can sit there every time I stream a video game. I just get too focused in my video game. I can't talk and play at the same time.
That's fine.
I'm not good at that.
Oh, dude, it's fucking difficult.
I can talk and play if someone is next to me and we're bantering, That's why, that one video that Rock has is like one of the few instances where I'm actually, doing a back and forth,
And it's great.
And it's sad because I love my video games. I love them so much. I love talking about them. I love playing them. But damned if I can play them and get an engaged audience. I can't do that. That takes a special talent. Yes.
It's kind of the same for me, but even though we're playing the different things, we're next to each other and we still engage.
Well, yeah, but that's you and me. But like for an audience, that's
Yeah.
me just playing. It's the same thing as I'm just as bad as Lizardguy, possibly. Well, no, I would
no,
actually,
you're not.
yeah, I would actually try to say shit because I realize how bad dead air sounds. But I don't think I can keep like a 2-hour stream going. I think the most I could possibly do is like half an hour to an hour, and then it'll trail off into boredom for people because I'll just run out of shit to say. That's me, Eventually, I peter out,
Yeah.
and eventually I'm just gonna want to play my game. And if I'm talking, I'm not playing.
You?
I can't walk and chew bubblegum at the same time. Okay, I'm an old fart. Yeah, have you noticed that when I'm typing, I'm not talking, and when I'm talking, I'm not typing? Yeah, I can't do it.
I can't do it either. It's okay.
Yeah, I literally can't type. That's why when I was with Andrew in that other call, I wasn't able to type out and follow what he was telling me. I'm too old to divert my attention that way. Kids today are that's the trade-off. Yes, kids today are more capable of doing that, but they also have shitty attention spans. Like, oh man, the average Twitter user, holy fuck, they're like dogs and squirrels. Squirrel,
Is this the part where we blame Twitter and TikTok? Because like I'm all for it.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Fuck Twitter and especially TikTok. Twitter's one thing with its freaking 150 character, you want Nazis, there's your Nazis. Freaking 150 characters is all, like I motherfuckers, I have to take freaking periods and exclamation points out of my thing. Sometimes I have to misspell a word just to get it to fit in there. Like, go fuck yourselves.
I refuse
And then
to
TikTok,
not use punctuation.
yeah, I've had to remove punctuation because I'm like, okay, I need to say my entire what I want to say here, and I don't, okay, well, how can I have to find shorter words as replacements, and then I'm like, no, this thought doesn't make sense if I don't have the second sentence. So let's remove some periods here. Let's remove a comma here. Yeah, that's why a lot of my Twitter posts read very caveman like. I've even purposely misspelled words just to get it to fit in there. I hate myself. Twitter has made me hate myself. And then there's TikTok. I'm not even touching TikTok. I mean,
yeah, you couldn't pay me.
Okay, so I tried TikTok.
It is a
and I
dreadful
realized-
place. Holy shit.
I realized that if you just turn it on, suddenly you'll pull up from your phone and it's an hour later and you're like, where'd that time go? No shit, I was just sitting there just watching video after video and I didn't breathe. Like, no, this can't be healthy. This is way too much.
It's
like YouTube is trying to do that too, and they're just as bad. Yeah.
It's like doom scrolling simulator, honestly.
God, but it's beyond doom scrolling because I already do that on Twitter. I find myself doom scrolling on Twitter, but on on TikTok, it's a whole new ball game because now you're not even engaging. You're literally just watching a video, waiting for it to end, and then the next one just plays for you, and then it's just a endless feedback loop where you won't realize what you're doing until 2 hours later when you're like, "Oh shit, where'd all that time? Why is the sun down suddenly?" It's scary how much time you can. It's like a lose your life simulator. No thanks. No thank you. Why do kids like that? And that's why our kids are all depressed. That's why my kid is depressed. I tried for the longest time to keep a phone out of Anna's hands, but nope. She ended up getting a phone anyway, and there's been times where she's been with her friends and they're all literally sitting across from each other, and they're still on their phones. Like, you're in the same room. Talk to each other. Fucking talk to each other. You're in the same room. Why are you
No.
in the same room and each on your phones instead of talking to each other? The fuck? No wonder kids today are lonely and depressed.
Yeah.
They're not fucking engaging each other. And I see it in my own kid, and I fear for her because I see her becoming more depressed. And I can't do a goddamn thing about it. If I took her phone away, it'd be like I started World War III. You know what I mean? But I see it. I see it. And just like my 15-year-old and her phone, I know that all them other kids are on, TikTok and Twitter, and they're all feeling exactly the same. They're all miserable and they're not engaging one another. They're just kind of on their phones, lost in the ether.
Lost in the sauce, you would say?
Yeah, and for her, I mean, she's a kid, so there you go. But what's fucking Lizardguy's excuse?
Terminally online.
Terminally online. That's a problem. Funny because those furries that I was hanging out with last night at poker night, they're all kind of my age. They're all in their late 30s, early 40s. So I noticed that more and more of the people that get it are the people that are my age, and that's kind of scary. Like where all the 20-year-olds at? And why aren't they making any sense to me? Am I really that old? I see a lot of
Yeah.
20-year-olds are also in that same category of depressed people, so go figure. But what's Lizardguy's excuse? He's 36. Have you read his journals like year after year when it's his birthday? He's like, well,
It's more miserable. It's like, Jesus Christ, man.
I'm 34 and nothing's happened. Well, journal, I'm 35 and I still hate my life. Well, journal, another year's gone by. I'm 36. Like he's living life, just counting the timer down as opposed to stopping and smelling the roses. And I don't know. And he has the gall to tell me to touch grass, dude. I went to a party last night. Where the fuck were you except on your phone?
I have no friends. I'm in the boonies. Like, shut up, yo.
I'm the one that's got to touch grass, but I was out literally all day yesterday, sweetie.
You know, he says the whole I live in the, oh, what was it? It's even worse than the boonies or some shit. And I'm sitting here thinking, I live in fucking Iowa. That's all I have to say.
I live in Mesa, Arizona, where it never snows, and 9 months out of the year we're in freaking 120-degree heat.
I will quote King of the Hill: Arizona is an affront to God.
To God.
Oh yeah. Arizona is proof of humanity's hubris because we're willing to settle even in the middle of a fucking desert.
But it's a dry heat. It's still fucking hot.
Stay here.
Yes, sweetie. I also want to get the fuck out of here. Give me $1 million and I'll move it. I'll uproot us right the fuck right now. That's the odd thing. Is like the only reason why because I would want the money but not the fame. Of becoming like a famous YouTuber type. Like I would legit make $1 million and then just get off the grid if it was up to me. Just
Yeah, nah,
live
that'd
in
be the fucking dream, honestly.
Yeah, just make enough money to get a farm out in the middle of the nowhere, preferably with a supermarket nearby, and then just live your life.
Make a
Live
video
your
once a
best
month
life.
when you need the paycheck.
Correct. That would be the ideal life. Yes. I don't want fame. I want money. and this isn't greed because it's not like literally all I want to be able to do is
You just
have a
wanna
roof
survive.
over my head. Yeah, have a roof over my head and my kids, and myself fed and clothed. That's it. I don't want millions of dollars. I don't want an island I don't want to raise my bunnies and my chickens. That's all I want. That'd be nice. It'd be the life. But yep. City life equals online life, and online life.
There's nothing to do here in the city. If you're not a part of a social group, all
Yeah.
you've got is to go online.
You know what's
Yeah.
hilarious though? It goes back to the him bitching about living in the boonies, blah blah blah. There's nothing to do.
Rather live in the
Nah.
boonies.
When you live in the fucking country and shit, there's always something to fucking do. Cause
Yeah.
there's somebody rocking I know who legitimately lives in the fucking country boonies, whatever you want to call it.
Are you talking about Owl?
No,
Dutch.
nah.
Because Owl lives in the middle of a forest. So
This is true.
and
But
he's living a good life.
Duo Rock.
Oh yeah.
He is so fucking busy. Just with general maintenance and upkeep.
But like Owl's living the good life. I keep telling him, like, man, I envy you. You're out in the middle of the forest. You live on LARP land over there, and you're eating fucking mutton chops and having barbecues and shit. Like, dude, I envy your life. No wonder he's such a happy dude. Just look at him.
Nah,
Have you ever seen anybody happier than Owl? Not me.
especially at his height.
Are you saying he's short? Did you just make a short joke?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yes, he did.
But here's the thing. Owl would enjoy that joke.
Of course, because he's a cool and happy guy. Like, I aspire to the levels of happiness that man possesses. You know.
Like anytime Owl pops into a chat that like Rock and I are in, the first
He
thing I'll
always
say to Owl is like, "Fuck you, Owl," and you know what he does? He fucking laughs at it
Yeah, I believe it.
because he's
the most.
chill.
Yeah, he's super chill. Owl is like
Laugh at yourself. What the hell is wrong with you, man?
Owl is like literally the other. He's the opposite end of Lizardguy. He's like what happens when you're on the correct side of happiness.
Yes.
Well, see,
Just
that's the
laughing
thing.
his ass off and everything.
Owl actually has a pair of balls.
Well, yeah.
Ooh.
I'm gonna call it as it is. Man,
I see you've tasted them.
the whole lizard guy shit is just
Yeah,
my brain
yeah,
hurts. I don't understand.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't fathom how someone could be that fucking miserable,
Every
right?
time he makes a new post bitching about one of y'all or both of y'all or y'all being the same person, I have no clue. I really want to believe this is some sort of like psyop fucking.
I hope Rocky's theory is correct because it'd just be too funny. It'd be just too funny.
That he thinks it's me, but you
Gonna
know
have
what?
to make video 2 when we finally find out.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna find out right now.
Because it'd be hilarious. Because what we should do then, Rocky, is like, you should like, I don't know. We do this op where I do the talking, but you do the typing or some shit. It's like,
Okay.
you know what I mean? Like, so that whenever he tries to call you, he gets my voice. He's like, I knew it. You're Rockaway all along. Oh, fuck. Oh man.
Ooh, what a nut job, yeah.
He is a nut job. That guy's fucking.
Like, and the most recent shit is
He makes my Argentine brain melt. I can't fathom someone that miserable on this planet. Like, I need to take this boy to Argentina and have him taste real pizza. Y'all, you have not eaten real pizza until you've gone to Buenos Aires and eaten real pizza. We know. All the real Italians, the ones who knew the real recipes for pizza, they're the ones that went to Argentina. Them fake-ass Italians that went to New York and Chicago, especially Chicago. Chicago-style pizza.
that
is
shit
crap.
is a
That's
fucking
not-
casserole.
That's a casserole.
Yeah,
That's
that's
not
a casserole. That's not... Okay, so we all agree that's not real pizza.
Yes, that's not real.
Well, that New York pizza, it's second best. The real pizza's in Buenos Aires because we don't do this whole handle shit. We put the cheese all over the fucking thing. You're supposed to eat it with a freaking knife and a fork. You don't
Really?
have a little handle with no cheese on it. That's a waste of dough. we put cheese all over the thing. They ain't no handle for your hands. We put cheese everywhere.
As a
Nah.
Sicilian, I agree.
That's the real pizza.
I've been telling her how good it is. She
Oh, Dawn loves pizza. If she were to go to
Pizza for
Buenos
dinner.
Aires, we take her to Banchero and she'll be like, "Pizza what? Fucking Domino's who?" Nah. You eat at Bancheros and you'll never eat fast food pizza again.
we stopped eating it as much.
Well, we stopped eating it because because yeah. Remember how I kept hyping it up to you, Sudu, when you
Yeah.
finally went there and ate it? You're like, "Holy fuck!" That was like the mecca of pizza for you. I know. I've already turned 2 people around. It is my life's mission to get as many people to go to Argentina and try our pizza. I will convert everybody eventually. People will know the gospel of real pizza. It's also because we don't have that processed cheese. Like, our cheese comes straight from the motherfucking cow, bitches. None of this fucking factory cheese.
all I really want is for Brazil to stop doing that dumb shit that they do. That's all I care about. Like
Brazil?
Brazil needs to stop. What
Is it the
it?
plantains?
No, it's like the whole like peas and like cheese sauce and like oh god, bro. Like,
That sounds like Jamaica, not Brazil. Yeah, man, we put some peas in the sauce, in the cheese sauce. No, that don't sound Brazilian, man.
Turbo will kill people.
I've been to Brazil several times and I've never eaten peas and cheese. Peas and cheese just sounds just that's not even ghetto. That's just sad.
Hold on, let me show you. Let me show you.
No. This can't be real.
Yeah, no, it is.
And it's Brazil.
Yeah, it's Brazil.
Okay.
Like this, like I come to it every once in a while because
It must be like the saddest, shittiest place in Brazil because
yeah, look,
that
okay, sir.
what? Maestra da pizza. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Okay, so far so good. The dough's fine. Okay. Nothing objectionable yet. Okay. It's still. Is there like a timestamp I need? Okay, it's only 4 minutes long. I can. Okay. Yeah. Throws the pizza. Oh, dude, you already ripped a hole in it. Okay. Fail. You already ripped a hole in it. Now he's putting the sauce and oh, let's see if he does the handle thing or does he do the whole sauce? Dude, you barely. That's way too much handle. The fuck is that rice? Is that rice?
You see what I'm saying? Now you see.
Is that right? What the fuck is that white shit?
It's not
Rice and mayonnaise? No, it's like rice and mayonnaise. That's not pizza. Please tell me that white sauce isn't like liquid cheese. Corn? This
Yes,
motherfucker take
yes,
corn out of a
yes,
fucking.
yes.
No, corn does not go on pizza, bitch.
You see what? You see?
No, dude. But look at the dank ass place he's in. That ain't. No. No. Say it ain't so. Well, look at the motherfucker. I mean, not to be racist, but he don't look Italian to me. That ain't no Italian. No, don't give me no victory sign. You put corn on pizza, bro. You took corn out of a can. Is that a trash can lid? Is he spinning a trash can lid?
Yes, he is.
Jesus, take the wheel. You need Jesus in your life.
Look how old this is.
How old is this video?
Look at it. 90 years old. That's
No, dude, no. This motherfucker needs Jesus. No, dude, no. No, you put corn on. You don't put canned corn on pizza. No, come on, man. No. Did he just throw a rag in there? What is that? A wire? A rag? What is that? Dude, this is like a horror flick.
Pain.
He put some white cream instead of cheese, and he put corn on it, like corn out of a can.
Pain.
It's not peas, it's corn, unless it's garbanzo beans, which would be even worse than corn. It's not, sweetie. It's literally he squeezed it out of it, like, you know, he squeezed it out of a freaking, like one of those honey tubs, and this white shit came out. I'm guessing mayonnaise or cheese sauce. Dude, no. But look, it's like in the ghetto. I mean, look at the tiling on the wall. This is literally some like low rent neighborhood, buck a slice, like pennies per slice. But hey, this is delicious to someone, or else he wouldn't be making it.
I don't like it. I don't want it.
No, I don't want it either.
I don't want it.
No. You live in New York. You know what pizza's supposed to taste like. New York has had to date the second best pizza I've ever eaten. You know what's sad is I've had pizza in Rome. I've had actual Italian pizza, and it's third best. Like all the best Italians left for either New York or Buenos Aires. And they took all the good pizza recipes with them. The ones that stayed in Italy, nah, bro. Top of the fact that it's expensive as fuck. What is that? Okay, now I'm seeing the final product at 3 minutes 50. Okay, that's corn and dude, that's not how you cut a pizza. You just like
Look
see,
how
he
proud
cut it
he
with the
is.
spatula. He cut it with, and then he puts like 3 olives. he like scattered some olives on the fucking thing at the end. Nope. That is a hard pass. No. Motherfucker calls himself the master of pizza, maestro da pizza. You're not a master of pizza. That is not a masterwork. A master does not toss corn on a pizza or garbanzo beans or whatever the fuck that is, and then just surreptitiously puts 3 unfucking pitted olives on, because there were 3 green olives, meaning they had the pits in them still. The fuck. I mean, I'm no food critic. I'm I feel like freaking what's his name? That Asian guy, that Fuyo, you make bad pizza.
Oh, Uncle Roger. Yeah.
Uncle Roger. I feel like that guy. Fuyo, you make really shitty pizza. Why you don't put no olive on pizza? Hiya, don't put no pitted olive. That's how I feel watching this guy. Because yes, I am to pizza what Uncle Roger is to fried rice. This guy literally just murdered. He murdered that pizza. That is a. I'd like to. I want to dial 911, and you murdered that pizza, motherfucker.
Still ate mine.
Yeah, but because it's homemade, sweetie. You toss your you roll your own dough, and you make pizza in your own way, sweetie, and that's fine. No, you don't make Banchero's quality pizza, but yes, you make a homemade pizza that we can both eat and enjoy. Although yes, you also do the handle shit. Someday I'm going to turn people on to eating pizza with a knife and a fork like God intended. Like civilized people. Right, but like the whole point of having that handle there, it's just so that people can lazily eat it with their hands and then toss the crust. You know
I
what I
don't
mean?
toss the crust. I consume everything. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. But that crust is supposed you're owed sauce and cheese on that crust part. You know, that's why they had to start inventing like, you know, freaking cheese filled crusts and shit, because they're like,
I
hey,
love stuffed crust.
I love stuffed crust too, because it actually gives the crust what it was supposed to have all along, which was more food. Is he pulling the chair again? Turn him around. Yep. I saw you, mama.
Yeah,
He's smiling because he's a little shit, but he's being a little shit, but I love my kid. uh Parenting. Yeah, that's gonna sound really bad on the recording. Hey, Asa hates his kids. He called his kid a little shit.
You mean
Gonna
like
do a 10-hour expose on Asa. How he mistreats his kids.
you mean the
Just
same
called
thing
his kid a little.
most parents do?
Well, yeah. How many parents have called their kids a little shit? All of them.
No, I was
Because that's what
my dad.
because that's what kids are. They are little shits. You're supposed to teach them to not be little shits.
Lizard guy, your parents failed.
Lizardguy, see, Lizard, that's the problem, is he was a little shit, grew up as a little shit, his parents didn't teach him no better, and now he's a 36-year-old big shit. It all comes back to Lizardguy, don't it? Are you still recording this?
Yes, absolutely.
You're
We're
like
having fun here, yo.
you're like evidence, motherfucker.
Okay. Nah.
Take that Asa evidence. Cut that shit out. Put a little 2-second clip of him saying, "Hey, his kid's a little shit." Man, he abuses, probably smacks his kids all day long. Probably rapes them too. Do you know he's a pedophile too?
I mean,
That's
in
how it
Lizard Guy's
starts, man.
eyes.
That's how it starts, motherfucker. Then eventually you're like, yeah, he committed genocide too. You know how many Jews he killed? Motherfucker.
Hey, once again, we're going back to the whole Nazi white supremacist Tucker
White
Carl.
supremacy.
I don't even
Tucker-
remember the whole fucking rant. Jesus Christ.
Nazi white supremacist Tucker Carlson supporting Trump, supporting Republican. There you go. Those are all his talking
Bruh.
points. Yeah, you'll memorize them after repeating them enough times. You hear it
I
enough
got it.
times.
So just the trending tab on Twitter.
Oof.
Yeah, pretty much. Which right now is what? Paula Jones, The Pope's Exorcist, Nights at Owls, and Trump derangement. Wow, Trump derangement syndrome.
Yeah, I got it. I
There you
got
go, we got it.
TDS as well.
Oh, yeah. Oh God, and then I refresh and trending. Trump was right. Monica Lewinsky is trending for some odd reason.
What the
And
hell did she do?
I don't know. Suck Bill Clinton's cock, as far as I know. She didn't even have sex with the guy. She just sucked his dick. Like, get over it, people.
And she was sure into it.
Well, no, the sad thing is she regrets sucking that dick.
Yeah.
Because all these years later, they won't let her forget that you know, she's the only person who wasn't elected to office who sat on the presidential staff. Actually, she didn't even sit on the presidential staff. What am I talking about? Trump was right. Jesus Christ. Okay, stay away from Twitter, Asa. Stay away from
See,
Twitter.
I see that one, and then I see a bunch of shit about the current new
Yeah.
Twitch competitor, which did give it 6 fucking months. They'll probably be out.
What, Kick?
Then it'll turn into another like Parlor tried that. Like how many pseudo Twitters are there out there?
Or pseudo
Several.
Twitches.
Parlor, Counter
Parler,
Social,
Smash,
Minds, Gab.
And none of them will ever be Twitter. Because Twitter was the first.
Yeah. Well, I'm talking the Twitch counterpart or wannabe
What is it,
competitor, Kick. Like the
Yeah.
only thing they got going for themselves is the fact their split is 95 to the streamer and 5% to the fucking site.
Themselves.
Here's my
Yeah,
problem with that.
Too bad your viewers will be like 2.
No. Because I looked at it yesterday, and Fuckboy's not
Yeah.
streaming right now, so I can't give you an exact number. But there were, and I did the math because I don't know, it was fun at the time, but it's also extremely depressing because I can already see where the site's gonna go. There
Literally
was
no.
a total of less than 100,000 people watching streams all along the site. 85,000 of them were watching one single streamer.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was either Trainwrecks or Aiden Ross.
Aiden Ross.
Of course.
And there you go. And there's the problem. When people are on the site there to see what it's the same problem that God, what was it called? The one that Blip TV back in the day. They had the same problem with Nostalgia Critic. Like he was their main draw.
Same issue
for the
on
longest.
Mixer.
Yeah. That's
Before,
what happens
you know,
when you
they
have
got-
the one star that people come to see, and there is no trickle down economics. You guys know this very well. Trickle down economics does not fucking exist.
No.
You're not going to, all these viewers that come to see this one guy are going to trickle down. No, that doesn't happen that way. Doesn't work that way.
I don't go
If you
to.
don't bring
Oops, sorry. Go ahead.
if you don't bring your audience with you, that's it. You're not going to grow an audience there. You're
Yeah,
not
no.
just going to appear and then suddenly get seen. It doesn't work that way.
I don't go to watch a stream and they're like, well, oh, he's got too many viewers. I'm gonna go watch a smaller streamer. I don't. No, nobody fucking does that.
Nobody does that. Nobody does that.
It'd be nice if they
You have to
did,
already
but
have
they
it.
don't.
So that's why a place like that's going to fail. The same way Blip TV failed. Odyssey versus YouTube. I don't know. Odyssey might be gaining some traction. I've noticed some people are.
Odyssey and Rumble are holding it down.
To be fair,
Yeah. I'm actually starting to consider moving to Odyssey.
YouTube's been doing some real fucky shit.
Oh,
Well, Susan, I'm not even gonna attempt to pronounce her last name.
I'm not going to mince words. YouTube makes it so that I can't be as creative as I could be, or as scathing as I could be.
I just don't
Rocky.
like. Oops, sorry. Go ahead.
Rocky knows. Rocky knows what I'm actually capable of doing. But yes, because of YouTube, I skirt around a lot of my. I do dumb down my stuff. I think.
Like, YouTube's already made it a problem as somebody who was raised by Navy veterans. My videos are instantly demonetized if I ever wanted to actually monetize anything.
Yeah. You
Like-
potty mouth.
I'm sorry, that fuck is literally a conversation filler at this point. Anybody who's ever been around anybody in the Navy knows that's literally just the language.
Right. So you were in the Navy, huh?
Nah,
No, he just curses like a sailor.
I am black and white colorblind. I will never be able to be in any military.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say because I have Navy friends. I love hearing all their shit. Like I remember my buddy Dan. He kept telling shit like, "Hey, you know what Marine stands for? My ass rides around and my ass rides in Navy equipment." So yeah, I was gonna throw those at you if you were in the Navy and be like, see, I'm
Nah,
cool.
The
I know
closest
your
thing
shit."
to military anything I've ever gotten to experience is between military school, which is that's just corporal fucking punishment. Let's
And
be
I
real.
can't even do a military press.
And military simulation stuff, which is literally just a fancy word for fucking airsoft LARP. Let's be real. Fun as shit
Okay.
though.
Yeah.
But yeah, nah.
But I respect our boys and
absolutely.
and in the armed forces.
Yeah.
Just to put that out.
Absolutely.
Two of my good friends, one we call Mango, who Fortunately, it gets made fun of by us a lot, but in a fun way.
Hopefully in a fun way.
Oh, absolutely. I'll never get old. It'll never get old. The clip of him
That's
getting hit by Paul's
It's
death
kind of like
fist.
I constantly call Rocky a white supremacist KKK supporter from Alabama. Like that's just never not going to be funny to me. White
Excuse me.
KKK supporter from Alabama.
Excuse me. It's Baxter's sock photo, man. But
It's stock away.
yeah, there we go. It'll never get old. My buddy Mango, he got hit by Paul's death fist in Tekken. All you hear is hurrah! Oh,
Oh.
God. Ah, man.
but yeah, the last little takeaway here, as far as this, I can't even call it drama because it's super fucking one sided.
It really is one sided. The only problem is it became of concern once he got with the whole violence and threats and shit. That's where I had to step in and be like, oh, okay.
Absolutely, because that shit don't fly.
Yeah, no, it really doesn't. What's wrong, JD? Is Daddy being too loud?
Aw.
What do you want?
Cake.
Cup-
Salami.
Cupcake cake salami? You want? No. Don't. She's trying to close my windows. You little shit. She grabbed my mouse and she's like, I'm gonna X Daddy. No, you don't grab my mouse. You little shit. Daddy, you're not hanging up your phone.
Oh, he said it again. Canceled.
Lady, come on. And she's like, oh, you're being loud? I'm gonna be louder.
But yeah,
Listen to me. Are you serious? She's telling, listen to me, get off. Listen to me, get off.
From a show.
Oh, it's from a show. Listen to me, get off. Oh, listen to me, get out. She's telling me. So yeah, she learned that from that cartoon, and she's applying that to me. Daddy, listen to me, get out. That's what she's telling me. She's a smart cookie. This one. Listen to me, get out. Listen to me. She's smiling at me like, yes, Daddy, you understand me. What is that, JD? Is that it? What is that? What is she doing with? What is this, sweetie?
This morning.
Okay, well, it's all yours. You already crumpled it up and ripped it up, so it's yours now. Whatever it was. I'll know a few days later when I'm looking for something and I'll be like, motherfucker, it's that thing. I just know it. Days later, I'll be like, damn it, that's what that was. Isn't that how it always is? We find something ripped or broken and we're like, oh, it was JD. Shit. It was that thing. I wish I'd have taken it away from her. But she crumpled that thing out beyond, like, I can't tell what it was, Sudie. Looks like aluminum foil, like some sort of, it's weird. What the fuck is that? I don't know what she ripped up. Or where she found it too, yeah. Oh god, check the oven, see. Don't have a disabled daughter. I wouldn't recommend it.
I gotta wonder if that's what my parents said.
Oh,
But
come on, man. Don't be like that.
But I'm never going to abandon my daughter. She is my blood, and she is who she is, and she'll always have a home here. But as long as I can fucking afford it, of course. Because I'm that jobless piece of shit in Arizona.
I thought you were the 40-year-old living in his mom's basement or whatever. I think that was another one of the posts he made.
That's because he got that straight out of Encyclopedia Dramatica. That's no, he got that word from them. It's in my ED article. It's funny because they claim that I get freaking all this, governmental support, but in the same breath they also say that I'm a trust fund baby. So which is it? Am I a trust fund baby, or do I or do I get governmental support? Because you can't do both. You know that lady that was on food stamps that won the lotto for 4 million and then kept collecting food stamps? Yeah, she had to pay those back. Yeah. And that actually happened.
Imagine being so. Imagine
A-
being
A lady that was collecting food stamps won a $4 million jackpot and she kept collecting food stamps. The bitch.
Bruh.
Yeah. She had to pay it back, but that was kind of a cunty thing to do. Just saying, you know. Don't do that if you win the lotto, you know.
Bro, if I win the lotto, I ain't telling anybody shit.
You don't have to. The lotto itself will.
Oh, I know.
What you do? No, here's the smart thing to do if you ever come across it, and this is your solution. When you claim the ticket, claim it as an enterprise, like say your code SOL, limited incorporated. You
you
no
say
you make
that.
a fake you make a fake company name. You hire a lawyer to start a company and claim your winnings as Code SOL Incorporated. Right. This is my company,
You say that
and I
though.
claim. Yeah.
I do own a business. It's a failed business, but it'll work.
Right. But what I'm saying is you get a lawyer and you don't claim the prize as you yourself. Claim it as a company, right? Make up some fake company name, get a lawyer to make it nice and neat, and claim it as a company. And there you go. And then what they publish, it'll be like, yeah, the company Code SOL Incorporated won the lotto ticket. One of their employees won the lotto ticket. There you go. Just putting that out there if you ever win the lotto. That's how you claim it without people knowing that you won. That said, if I do win it, Rockaway is on my lotto list.
Oh hell yeah!
You're on my
It's
lotto
party
list.
time.
Don't worry, man.
I know what I'm doing with that.
I win, you win with me, man. There's a short list on there.
Thank you.
There's a diverse set of names in there of people I would help. No, legit. Like I'd help Owl. I would help freaking, if I got to know you, Code, I'm sure you'd end up on my list someday.
Oh.
But yeah, JD's going nuts. She hates it when I have prolonged phone calls. As you can hear.
Good.
Oh, this sounds like this sounds like a good time to call it then.
The last thing I want to say, the same thing we basically started with. Nobody here condones bullying. Don't attack this fucker. We may there are disagreements, obviously, but
don't attack Lizardguy. Don't hurt him. Don't go harass him. None of us endorses that. We don't agree with that. Just watch him and enjoy the weird drama, and just enjoy the drama. Get some popcorn. You don't get the can of Raid. Get a box of popcorn.
Give it 3 days. He'll make another post.
Observe and report.
Yeah, observe and just have fun, because that's what you do. You have to eat some popcorn and just smile.
And once again, this will probably be updated because I'm sure this is nowhere near over.
Oh no, yeah, knowing him, there's probably a few more days of this shit, and then it'll go silent for a few months, and then suddenly I'll hear they harass someone else, and then they'll want my opinion, and they'll be like, yeah, such and such happened 2 years ago.